Good day, gentlemen. This is SwashbucklingSir here, and today we're going to take a peek at Red Goddess. It's currently on Kickstarter. It's a 2.5D brawler action platformer thing. Let's take a look at it. It's a freaking joke or what? Divine, I'm here. I don't have much time, please listen to me. He will not let me talk to you. Remember, I told you in your dreams to come here, to the... whatever, what happened to us in the past, you have to remember. That's why I came here, but who are you? The truth is that I have the I am my good conscience or something like that. I'm just going to cut off sentences when they're too fast. Oh, okay. Shh, I am your only good conscience. Please stop talking to that person. Besides, I prefer to make her disappear. I'm flabbergasted. So, good day again to Red Goddess. Now we can move. This is our character here. Our character is called Divine. We are a goddess, who would have thought. And we can walk around in this weird world, and what you realize soon is that I get the ability to jump. Yay! And now the world actually turns colorful and a lot prettier. That is very good. Red Goddess is on Kickstarter and is currently looking for funding. They're looking for $50,000. And yes, now I learn how to fight. That's okay. Let us punch this thing in the face, and kick it too, okay. And the developer studio is Yanim Studios. Their background is more in animation, or, well, at least in one side. So one part of the developing team has experience in level design, and the other part, as far as I'm aware, has a background knowledge of animation. As you can see, even in the early states the game is in, the graphical quality is very, very good already. So I'm rather impressed. Obviously there's no options menu yet, so I sadly cannot record this in 1080p. And there are obviously some options lacking. It's running on Unreal 3, so it's running rather well. It seems to be locked at 60 frames per second. And now, let's jump from the mechanical side to the storyline of the game, because surely you are masterfully confused. So we are playing Divine, and the planet we're on is actually our subconscious of the main character. So seemingly our character is somewhat mental and somehow has problems with her mind, and thus it's very important that we actually delve into our own mind and here basically fix our problems and defeat all the enemies, which are basically bad memories or something. And now we are in our subconscious, and in the subconscious or in the mind of this huge toad, so I morphed into the mind. It's Inception! Wow! Enter minds of special enemy things! Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Inception. Yeah. And the enemies you can basically go into are... well, that was easy enough. So the enemies you can basically warp into just are, yes, I can explain that in a second, basically are little puzzle elements. So the idea is that you have enemies that you can basically jump into another plane of existence, Inception again, and there you can do some puzzling, and when you progress through the game, you unlock new abilities. It's later supposed to be a little bit Metroidvania style, Castlevania influenced maybe a little bit, that you open up new path and it's a semi-open world, so to speak. Obviously there's not much of this in the very early demo here. So now we got a new ability, which is to switch our character. So I'm going to switch to the... So we can... The idea behind this is that we can split our soul, and the characters are called... Why can I not open it? Oh, the characters are called Fury and Chill, very creative, or Rage and Fear. They can't seem to decide on that one on the Kickstarter page. I just call them Fire and Ice because, well, that's what they look like. So let's pick Ice here. And as you can see, the second thing drops here. So I have a little fireball here now. And the idea is that you cannot leave, because you're in your subconscious or something, you cannot leave. And it also works with when I'm fire. I have this little ice ball here. You cannot leave this behind. It's required for you to carry this around. Well, you can leave it behind, but in the case, you see that there is a bar growing in the left corner. And when we move too far, there is some danger thing supposed to go on. So supposedly... Oh, now I just get damaged. Okay. They plan on adding that the planet, which is your subconscious, then kind of reacts to things you do, so spawns more enemies or something. But yeah, it's not in the game yet, so let's see. Now, what does this allow me to do? This allows me to aim, as you can see here, looks a bit weird, and try to throw this ball on top of this leaf, and thus I can continue. Nope, stay there. Switch characters, and I can jump up here. And now there's this special crystal which warps back my other half. So I should be... Wait, why doesn't it work? Oh right, I have to press actually X, so I have to activate this thing. And here's my... Okay, and now what you can do here is basically the same thing. Aim up, throw, and then you can switch the characters and collect all these crystal thingies, which also represent memories. So you have to collect those to progress, seemingly. Okay, so, wait, I didn't want to do that. Switch again, because for some reason I feel that the fire guy, or the fire woman, can jump further than the ice lady. Well, that's fine. So... Yes, it's a 2.5D platformer, and as you could see earlier, and as I will show you now, it has rudimentary combat elements. So currently there are only two buttons, a button for kick and a button for punch. I don't know what the plans are. They have not mentioned detailed plans on how to progress with the combat system on the Kickstarter page. Very bad, you'll be sorry. Well, let's just say the writing is not good. I think we can agree on that. I don't know. If you have read the writing in the background while I was talking over it, you should have seen that... Yes, I can sneak. Thank you very much. You should have seen that the writing is... Well, it's not good. It's not good. But I presume that... What's happening? Oh yeah, a little story part. I presume that this is... I don't think they have a dedicated writer, so maybe that's the problem. It's also maybe the problem that they are not native in the English language, so this might be a problem leading to this weird dialogue. So, is enough, do not come in here. This is just something you wouldn't say in English, just it's weird use of grammar. And I'm quite sure that this is due to the reason that they are not native English speakers. Hopefully they will resolve a couple of those issues, because I would hate to see like those grammar issues destroying the atmosphere. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's a very professional thing to have in your game if it's if just the grammar is wrong. So here we have a little ice path. It damages me. It's actually not too bad, but you should switch to the ice lady here. That's also why I call her ice, because then you don't get hurt. So that's good. And I can sneak through this, hopefully. Yes, let me through. Thank you very much. And now I'll switch again. No, I want to grab the fire guy, because the fire guy can shoot things and he's OP in combat. It's much easier destroying all those things with the ranged fire stuff. Yes, so aesthetically, as you can see, I already commented on that, but I want to comment a little more on it, because I think since the background of the oh god, I'm almost dead. Since the background of the studio is partially in animations, I think and I hope that this is not the final aesthetic, because I think while it looks good in the early state, when I compare this to Trine, even Trine 1, not even Trine 2, it just looks a lot better. And so Trine obviously looks a lot better, but then Trine is a fully fleshed and finished game. So I think there is potential, especially if you want to drop by and watch the trailer, you can see that there is a very high potential of great stuff to happen, because I think the animations they can create in the studio is really, really good. It's really solid animations, and I'm quite impressed. Now here, this is the next puzzle area, and this is something that actually makes me stretch my capabilities of separating the characters. As you can see here, I have the maximum of distance, and by activating those two switches, the elevator went up, and I can now use the fire guy or the firewoman to activate this switch, and this allows this elevator to come up. I just grab this ice ball here and continue further. Now here I can throw her up. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? And yeah, so in the early prototype, I think it's a very interesting and very feels quite good already. However, what I fear is that in this current state, the overall mechanics that are going to make things like this interesting are just not here yet. So the combat might be important. Is the combat any good? I don't know. It's not there. It's very rudimentary. And also, it's very important to know whether is the puzzling any more than just placing these two characters from the, and play with the distance. How smart are those going to be? I don't know. It's just something that's not in the demo yet. And also, all the things they plan on doing, there's so much they want to do, and there is... Wait, isn't it? Yes, okay. It takes a little bit of time to take effect. Now here, what do I want to do? Do I want to throw my... I think I'll take the ice and throw the fire up. Because I want to, in general, I want to have the fire thingy, because I think it's just a lot better. Okay, let's go through here. Okay. Maybe I have to activate this again. Oh god, this seems like a bad idea. Is it? Oh, actually it's it. Okay, good. And... now? Now what? Isn't this like what I'm supposed to collect, actually? I'm not sure. And can I go through here? Oh, maybe this is the end of the demo. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to end the video here. I've talked about anything I want to talk about anyway. So as always, when thinking about backing a Kickstarter project, keep in mind that, it's a prototype, it's a Kickstarter. You don't know actually what you're buying into. I just can tell you that graphically wise and control wise, the game feels quite good in its early state. I'm not sure how much they're going to develop the general platforming or brawling mechanics, and I'm eager to see more. So yeah, let's see if they get funded and hope for the best, obviously. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.